Hey, it's Cashew and Cheese, and today we're doing a holiday review of some of Blume's new flavors. So right here we have the Mint Cocoa, which I am personally so excited about.
Yeah, it kind of seems too good to be true.
I know, I really hope it lives up to the hype that's in my head right now.
Sure smells good. Yeah, so Blume's got a couple holiday flavors. This one being Mint Cocoa, and what is in this blend?
It's apparently super awesome because there's only about like 6 ingredients or 7, I believe.
Yeah, on their website they have they compare it to like the conventional like mint cocoa, right? And that's where there's like less ingredients and all that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so this one here, everything's organic.
Yeah.
So I won't, even though it says everything's organic. So you've got cocoa powder, peppermint powder, cacao powder, coconut sugar, maca powder, and spearmint powder. That's interesting. So there is a little bit of a sweetness, I'm going to assume, with this, but even still, even with coconut sugar, it says here basically for 1 full serving, which is a teaspoon, which you add with a cup of milk of your choice, it's 1 gram of sugar.
That's so good. That's so guilt-free, but like,
yeah.
I can't wait.
So I don't assume it's actually going to be all that sweet, but
Right.
maybe just sweet enough. So.
And for reference, we didn't add any sweetener to this taste test. We're just doing it from the package, and we used oat milk, and we're splitting 1 serving, so half a cup each.
You want to try it?
Shall we?
All right.
Yes, please.
That's good.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. It's not an intense flavor, but you definitely still taste it.
Yeah, I would say like it's got a good amount of mint in it, but like it's definitely not overwhelmingly minty. So it's not going to be like a mint tea.
Yeah, no.
Or anything like that. But it is going to be just like lightly chocolatey and lightly minty. I think spearmint also is a little less intense than peppermint. So I think having that blend in there of the both makes it a little more of a touch of a sweet mint.
I appreciate that it's not overly minty because some just kind of have a weird aftertaste, and this just is very pleasant the whole way down. So I like that.
Yeah. Oh, something else we should mention about Blume as well that I think is a very big bonus is that they're blended powders that you're making in these superfood lattes. So by consuming the whole ingredient in powder form, you're actually getting a lot more nutrition from it than if you were like steeping a tea.
Yeah, like it has maca in it, which I'm forgetting now what that does exactly. But
I don't know. I think it does a lot of good stuff, libido stuff.
Yeah, hormone regulation.
I don't know.
Correct me if I'm
But
wrong.
yeah, but this is like the matcha equivalent compared to like tea. So like, you know, if somebody is going to make a caffeine-free mint cocoa latte, a way that you might have done it before is get a nice mint cocoa tea, steep it, and then add frothed milk of your choice. But this is arguably going to give you a lot more nutrition. And I think overall, in my opinion, it's richer than a tea latte.
Definitely. Yeah, that's a really good point. And this is just so nice to have when you're trying to make a few more nutritious decisions during the winter holidays, right? So would definitely recommend trying this out.
Would you get this one again?
Yeah, I'd get this again. And personally, I'd add just like the teeniest bit of maple syrup into it just because I'm like the sweet drinks.
Yeah, it's a holiday favorite. The holidays time to have some comforting drinks. So
Oh, yes.
fair enough. Okay, well, you want to try the next one?
Let's do it. All right, the next one is pumpkin spice blend.
All right, pumpkin spice blend. So I have a feeling that this one is a very, very popular flavor for them. Everybody likes PSL, pumpkin spice lattes.
It's the time, yeah.
And I'm a really big pumpkin guy myself.
That's true.
So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, this one, again, if you go on their website, they compare it to like your typical pumpkin spice latte and like what kind of sugar, artificial ingredients and stuff are in there, and then compared to what's in here. So in this fella here, we've got everything's organic again. We've got pumpkin, cinnamon, maple sugar, ginger root, nutmeg, cloves, and cardamom. So pretty
That
nice
sounds
spice
so
profile.
Good. Yeah. Maple sugar?
Maple sugar. And again, though, in one serving, which is a cup, it's only 1 gram of sugar.
That's awesome. And again, we didn't add any sweetener. We're just telling you the straight facts, what this tastes like. They do recommend adding some sweetener when you have it, but yeah.
Yeah, to taste, usually a little bit of maple syrup or something like
Yeah.
that. And, you know, we should say as well that every Blume packet, I believe every packet comes with 30 servings in it. And so the price is usually $20 or $25 Canadian. So, I mean, while it might seem like it's out there, if you price that per cup,
Not bad.
it's cheaper than going out for a latte for sure.
For a pumpkin spice latte.
For a pumpkin spice latte.
With oat milk or something.
But even I think if you compare that to other, like, there's more companies out there now that are like Superfood latte blends or something that would compete with this. And I really do have yet to find one that is as cheap per serving as this one.
All right, so let's give these a whiff. Let's see. I'm sick, so I can't really smell much. What are you smelling?
This one's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I can definitely smell the spices.
Nice. When I was mixing it, I could smell this one compared to the other one. So.
Yeah, this one's nice. Definitely can smell the spices. Don't know if I can smell the pumpkin, but I feel like I'll be able to taste it. It is the first ingredient on the list. But it smells really nice. Of all the Blume ones I've tried so far, this one smells the best. I like spices and I like pumpkin, so that might have something to do with it.
It
but
might.
It's got a good smell.
All right, shall we?
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the second sip tasted better than the first to me. I would say, like, I'm like wondering if I really taste the pumpkin.
I feel like I get a minor pumpkin bit, yeah.
I definitely get the spices, and they're nice. There's no particular spice that is too much, especially when you're like dealing with cloves. Sometimes you can get a lot of cloves, and nutmeg too. But I don't feel like there's too much of either of those spices.
Maybe it's just all the spices combined and makes me feel like I'm drinking a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
Because when you put it that way, but do you ever taste the pumpkin?
I guess that's true. I guess what I'm referring to is like fake sugar pumpkin.
Yeah.
That you get in like your Starbucks PSL. But this is really nice. And I think that if you add a little bit of like a quality sweetener to this, it will be bomb. And honestly, like throw a shot of espresso in there and I'm just like the happiest person.
That'd be so good. With some cinnamon sprinkles.
Yeah, I love the spice profile. I love spicy drinks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is dang good considering there's 1 gram of sugar in it. Yeah, and it's a superfood blend. Like, that's so nice.
I kind of feel like the biggest thing with Blume is like, if you're not used to them and your like taste buds are accustomed to like crappy, like highly refined, sugary drinks,
it's gonna be underwhelming.
Then you're gonna be like, oh, this doesn't taste like how I remember a PSL to taste, but it really shouldn't, right?
It's a good point.
Because there's a reason that one tastes that way. And so I'd say what's really good is that every time I take another sip of this, I like it more and more. And then I'm sure after having one of these, I will crave it, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like the next time around, you'll enjoy it even more. And you'll start to forget about how sweet those other crazy versions are.
Yeah. And again, I think that it's going to be pretty awesome, the bioavailability of like consuming all these spices with the pumpkin.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely give it my stamp of approval. And I think tomorrow I am going to make one of these with a little bit of sweetener and like a shot of espresso or something.
Yes, please. That sounds so good.
Yeah. So I think that's that.
Yeah. So these were the 2 holiday blends that we tried. So again, this was the pumpkin spice blend and we had the mint cocoa before. Both tasted delicious. Both have really good flavor without being too sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're looking to keep enjoying your holiday favorite lattes, but you want to go a little bit healthier, or you just want to get more nutrition with them,
Yeah.
I would recommend either of them.